So I wanted to make a video about why I drive an XC90, why I bought this car, why I need this car, and why I wanted this car. So there are a few reasons, and the main reason for getting a large luxury SUV and the XC90 has to do with my work. So this is primarily my work car, or I have one car, and this is the car I drive both in work and privately. I do drive a lot. Me and a colleague were on the road 3 or 4 weeks at a time, and we drive about 4,000 or 5,000 miles in a month, which is a lot of driving, especially here in Europe. We don't have the long commutes as you guys in the US and other parts of the world have, but 4 or 5,000 miles in a month is a lot. I think that's a lot. We're constantly on the road. When you're on the road for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, you do have a lot of luggage. We're 2 grown men traveling, so we have a lot of suitcases, we have a lot of clothes with us, and we have work stuff. And previously we had we still have it, but previously we traveled in a 2014 Volkswagen Tiguan. If you go back to my very first video, the delivery video of this, you see me in the 2014 Volkswagen Tiguan, and that was a car we drove for a few years and worked perfectly fine. But when getting another car, I wanted a car that was bigger to get all our stuff in the trunk, because if you have the back seat full of suitcases, boxes, heavy stuff, and you crash at 60 miles an hour, that won't be pretty. So for safety and for comfort, we wanted a bigger car. I wanted a bigger car which was more quiet, more comfortable, more luxurious, and with bigger space and with better seats, and so on and so forth. And also the tech and safety kit in this car make it a non-brainer, especially when using it for work and driving a lot. And roads here in Norway, we don't have many miles with motorways. We have a few really good motorways, but mostly if you travel outside of the big cities, 2-lane country roads, mountain passes, the roads aren't of the best quality. So having a safe car which can protect you in a collision, which can prevent a collision, is really essential. So space, tech, luxury, comfort, and things like that was the main reason for choosing a car of this size, and especially the XC90 for my car and for using in work. And privately, I don't use this car a lot actually, because I've been working a lot, and when I'm stationed, I usually live in the city centers, downtown areas of cities, in hotels, and the car's just parked. I don't use it that much. So 99% of the time this car is used has been for my work. When you work as much as me, work becomes more of a lifestyle than a job that you go to from 9 to 5. On the other hand, I am a car enthusiast. I do love cars, and today in 2017 and the past few years, the large luxury SUV is the modern luxury sedan. People aren't buying S-classes and 7 Series and 8s as they did 10, 20, 30 years ago. People are buying Range Rovers, they're buying BMW X5s, Mercedes GLS, and Volvo XC90s. That's probably the reason why the XC90 is the flagship of Volvo. The S90 is positioned below this because this is their top tier, their luxury vehicle. And by that, you do get the best tech, the newest tech, the best luxury. You get all the features that usually were only reserved, which firstly only relaunched in S-classes and in 7 Series and cars like that. But now today, Range Rovers, Mercedes GLS, the new Audi Q7, which is a just marvel, a technology masterpiece, has the newest tech that you don't even get in the A8. So the new A8 coming out later this year, next year, will be will not be the first car presenting the new tech that the Q7 has. So that's just a testament to times are changing. The top tier luxury cars today are the luxury SUVs, and the shift will just continue and become more apparent in the future. And for me, when only having one car, value is really important. So a luxury SUV just represents and just gives you so much today. It gives you the luxury, the comfort, the quality materials, the tech, the safety, and you get four-wheel drive in most of these luxury SUVs. At least it's an option, and you get the higher ground clearance, you get the bigger greenhouse, the visibility. You're sitting higher than most other cars, and you can not look down on them, but you have a better overview of the traffic. And cars like this which has air suspension, you can make it even taller. And in Norway we do have rough roads, and having a car which is taller that you can raise is just practical. It's just very convenient. So those are the main reasons why I got the XC90. The practicality, the safety, the tech, the luxury, the refinement, and so on and so forth. But I also love the way this car looks. The exterior styling is amazing, and the interior is just second to none. As Jeremy Clarkson said it in his review and on the Grand Tour, is that Volvo makes the nicest interiors, only second to Rolls-Royce. And that is a very, very bold statement. I actually don't agree with him. I do think that the big Range Rover has a nicer interior, and Bentleys have nicer interiors, and you have, you know, a few Mercedes also which have superb interiors. But that's just a testament to just how beautiful and well made this car is. So that was just a video of why I drive an XC90, because a lot of you guys have probably wondered why I drive a car of this size. And to be honest, it's because of work. And I do like large and big cars. I love small cars also, but most of my cars have been, you know, of relative size, especially considering the norm here in Europe, where we do drive small hatchbacks. This is a large car, and I do like big cars. Interesting thing is that people do ask me, you know, in private, do I really need an XC90? Isn't this car just too big? You don't have kids, don't have a big dog, or why do you need the space? And I tell them, well, for work, for safety and work, I do need a space. But privately, if I worked in the city and, you know, just commuted up and down the motorway every day, the reality of the situation is that I wouldn't drive an XC90. I would have a smaller car, probably an SUV still, but maybe just a smaller car like an Audi Q5 or a Mercedes GLC, or even the new Volvo XC90 that they showed today at Geneva. But the fact is that I travel for a living, and a big car is just practical. A car in this class is more quiet and more refined than cars which are cheaper. That's just how they build cars today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys who were wondering why I drive an XC90 got your answer. If you like this video, please click that like button down below, and for more car content, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.